Hey guys, Homer72 here. What did you guys think about that intro? I'm thinking of doing that every episode, guys. Something like that every time. I don't know. It was a suggestion made by Rage Adrenaline earlier today. And as I was editing this, he suggested that. It came up in my Discord. And so I said, what's this? And I looked at it and I said, oh my goodness, that's a great idea. How come I haven't been doing that? So I put that together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, because I want to know if you want to see more of those, because I thought it was pretty funny. So I'll be doing that. Anyway, what do we have today? We have the Leopard 1. The Leopard 1. I am on the 3-mark quest in this tank, and I think at this point I was at like 92 or 93%. I'm not sure. But I'm going to be showing you 2 replays. One spawning on the north side. Actually, sorry, south side. Well, it doesn't matter which one I say, because the first one I spawned on the south side of Westfield, and the second one I spawned on the north side. And I ran into that poor little old bat chat there. Whoops, my bad. Sorry, I was probably looking at Discord or something like that at the time, or looking down, or I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be scouting out, spotting, extending view range, trying to get as much assist as I can. Because you're in a Leopard 1. Leopard 1 is very fast, so it can get you into a lot of sticky situations very, very quickly. And trust me, guys, that has happened to me a lot more than should. Now, I think because I'm firing from behind that tree, I'll be protected, but somebody else, I think on my left, maybe a light tank, a different light tank, spotted me. But that T-71 wouldn't have been able to spot me because there was a two things of cover. What do I call that? 2 foliages, whatever. Well, I was in a bush, and 5 meters in front of me, well, more than 5 meters, should I say, 15, I think it is actually, there was a tree, and the tree was not transparent. It was solid, so he could not spot me through that, and I could not spot him through that, but my team was spotting him. But when I fired, it was actually a different light tank that spotted me. So now I decided to do something aggressive, but there's a T-62A here I was not expecting to see. I put a shell into him, and as soon as I do that, I know I can beat him, but then there's a T-28 prototype on my right. Luckily, though, I do have friends, and hopefully they can help me with him. And there is a T-62A I need to worry about right now. Now, I could beat this T-62A if I trade with him. I shoot him and he shoots me over and over again, that's fine. Because I have more alpha. So 1 shot at a time is all I need to do, and right now that needs to be the thing. I tried to side scrape out. I forget what the side armor of this thing is. I think it's 30, but it might be 45. And if it's 45, I might be able to side scrape. But now he's ammo racked, and our Batchat AP is going in, so I'm going to help him out, definitely. He's no longer paying attention to me. I put another shell into him. Jam his turret ring, that was a lucky shot. And the Chieftain T95 finishes him off. So when you're trying to 3-mark, you definitely want to play aggressive, but not stupid aggressive. Now, the only reason I went to this position here is because I knew I had support from Baconating, who's in his Leopard 1. And if he was not supporting me, that T-20 prototype would have feasted on my soul, and yeah, that would not be good. Now, if you're on a Leopard 1, and you're trying to do damage, you should probably do it from a distance. Kind of play it kind of scumbaggy, kind of like how you would a bat chat, where you kind of spot out, you run away, and then you wait for opportunities to do damage. And that's not what I'm doing this game, but my next game I do that a lot better. So, first of all, I spotted, put an ammo rack into the IS-7, I spotted out, and then I charged. Not exactly falling back and, you know, because you have the speed, that's what I'm trying to say. If you have the speed to clean up games, you can clean up, go after weaker targets. So do that, absolutely. Spot, snipe, then go after weak targets. Now I go for his ammo rack again because I hit it once. I was hoping I'd be able to hit it again, but I don't quite hit it. So now I'm just going to leave him there. I know he's going to die. We hit a bat chat behind him. But now there's an M103 here. I'm going to go after the M103. Hopefully we'll be able to finish him off without taking too much damage, because there's plenty of targets left alive. I'm going in. Oh, it's very slippery here, guys. Holy cow. I put 1 shell into him. Avoid that rock. Can I put another shell into him? That Batchat is now flipping himself, not flicking himself, and he puts a shell in while flipping. That was amazing. That was great. That was fantastic. That was a joy to see, guys. That was a joy to see. So now we're up to 11 spotted target hits, 11 penetrations, and 2 track target hits. Can we get any more? Yes, we can, because this is the speed I'm talking about. Keep your hit points. I unfortunately traded with the T-62A, so I don't have as many hit points as I should have at this point. I traded very unwisely. Maybe it was the right thing to do. Looking back at it, or at the time, I thought it was the wrong thing to do, but actually I think it was, because I didn't lose any more hit points. But at the same time, you never know who you're going to have to fight next. So definitely preserve your hit points as much as possible, guys, for the late game, especially when you're a tank like this, which can clean up really well. The more hit points you have, the more aggressive you can play. I put a shell into the Patton there. Was aiming for his fuel tank, but it goes up into his turret instead. That's fine. Now he's backing up. I won't be able to finish him off. Hopefully Bacon can put a shell in, and he does, and he finishes him off. Now we're up to 12 penetrations, and there's a couple tanks left. Can we get there in time? We do go 65, but we're going up a slight incline, so we're not going to quite reach that speed, I don't think. But now we're going up even more. Now our bat chat's going in. He's probably going to feast on these guys. Can I get a tracking hit? I'm going to probably go for a tracking hit, guys, because that's definitely what you want to do when you're 3-marking. But first, the Skoda's trying to sneak around, put a shell into him. I tried to ram him. I missed him. Baconating finishes him off. And because of that there, I think I lost out on some damage, unfortunately. But, you know, whatever. There we go. We're going in. Can I track this Conqueror? He's already tracked, so I just put a shell in at his fuel tank, hopefully. We don't damage his fuel tank, but that's fine. He gets finished off. Now I'm going to go for this E5. He's dead. One more E5 over there. Can we put a shell in? I should have stopped there and aimed, but I thought it was in front of him, but it was actually not. It's the side of him. We put a shell in, hitting his ammo rack, and what's his name? Baconating. That's his name. Finishes him off, getting himself a Top Gun. 15 penetrations, 12 spotted target hits, and 2 tracked ribbons. What did he do? 5,800 damage, 3,200 assisted damage, and a Confederate medal. And we got 0 kills because we did not kill anything. That's what happened. So we got a Confederate medal. On to the next game. This next game is going to be on the same exact map, same rain as well, but this time from the opposite side. This is 2 games later. Baconating just got off, and yeah. So I'm by myself, and they gave me the same exact map. So this one might be a little bit more boring, but once again, I just want to show you guys how I would play a faster snipey tank, the Leopard 1. A Leopard PTA, maybe a Type 61, something like that. Something that's pretty fast but doesn't have much armor, and you want to preserve your hit points. You definitely want to snipe. Now, you can even do this playstyle you can do with the bat chat, but it's not as good at sniping, but it's definitely a lot better at spotting because it's got a better camo rating. And it's quicker. Not faster, quicker. There's a difference. The bat chat accelerates faster, and the Leopard 1 does not, because I think the bat chat has like 25 or 24 power to weight. This thing only has like 19 or 20. Put a shell into the T-49. I waited there, guys, until he was in between me and this tree on my left, and by waiting I was able to put a shell in without getting spotted in return. Now look at all these guys we're spotting now. Look at all this. Hopefully we'll be able to feast on these guys. Put a shell in T-57 Heavy. We're going to keep putting shells in as much as possible. Unfortunately, however, I think their Tiger II has a force field around his tank. I think the hand of Hitler is protecting it as I try to shoot him. One shell bounces off. Don't worry, guys. We got more shells where that came from. Can we put another one into him? Come on. Shot number 2. Misses. Don't worry. I know I keep zooming out, guys. We don't know where the shells are going. Don't worry. I got a third shot. Third shot's a charm. And boom. We put a shell into him. Finally. Damaging the Tiger II. We lost out on about 800 damage, but we did finally put one in. Aiming one up on the STA-1. Hit him in the fuel tank. Can we hit him there again? That's definitely where I'm going to be aiming. When you hit a fuel tank, guys, aim for the same exact spot if you can. And maybe you'll set him on fire. Boom, he lights up like a candle. However, he does have an automatic fire extinguisher, and he puts it out rather quickly. Maybe we can set him on fire again. Nope, we aimed a little too far to the front. But we damaged him. Can we finish him off? No, we can't. He's getting away. Now there's a Patton on my left. Can I put a shell into the Patton? No, he ducks behind cover right before I can put this shell in. Unfortunately there. Now there's an M103. M103 should be pretty easy to penetrate. I love shooting these guys on the side. He gets tracked right as I fire. And he dodges the shell unintentionally. Don't worry, we got another one, and we finish him off. Good juicy roll there. We shot him right before he got to the cover that the Patton made it to. Luckily, we have very nice shell velocity. Without that velocity, he would have escaped. That guy gets tracked right in front of my gun. Very nice there. Can we finish him off? Nope, someone else finishes him off. And we're up to 11 damage ribbons, 10 penetrations because of the fire. There's a Tiger II. Fired away. A little bit of frustration there. You could see, I was literally, when I was shooting him, I'm like, I bet you I'm going to miss. And I did. And we hit him, finally. Yes. Boom. He should be dead now. He should be dead, but he's not dead. Can we finish him off before he gets into cover? And he gets into cover just in time. Oh my goodness, that Tiger II has no idea how lucky he is. And we're up to 12 damage ribbons, 11 penetrations now. But now it's time. I've decided, you know what? I think I'm going to move up. We need to extend some view range. There's a T-57 Heavy. I spot him. He doesn't spot me. And there is an STA-1 on my right, the guy who got away. The one that got away. Is he going to be an issue for us? Hopefully not. Trying to find shots in these guys. No shots whatsoever. Now, because I've preserved my hit points, guys, if I take a few hits, I will be A-okay. So that is a good thing. Tanny Boy 20 is online. Yes. There's a T-57 Heavy. He's aiming at me. I'm going to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, and when you run away, guys, run down the hill. Because running down the hill, you go faster. Aim up a shot on his side. Goes in. Penetrating him there. Good shot there into the T-10, though. It was pretty easy when you have his side. He fires. Hits me in the fuel tank. And I bounce off. So I'm going to fix... Am I going to fix? I do. Because I realize my fuel tank is hit. I don't have fire extinguishers. Definitely something you want to do. And the Skoda T-50 tracks me. Pens me again. Now the T-57 Heavy is shooting at me, too. He hits me. I pull back. I will go undetected any moment now. Can I dodge this guy? I'm trying to juke, and I go undetected. I should be safe now. Look at all those hit points I lost. If I was playing more aggressive guys at the beginning of the game and I lost any amount of hit points, I would probably be dead. Definitely want to preserve your hit points, especially in tanks like this. Snipe, snipe, snipe if you can. I know that's more boring gameplay, unlike an E50M where you just go around brawling people to death. But I'm not in an E50M. I am in a Leopard 1. Now, can the same trick work twice? I move back into the bush, and we do spot the Skoda. I auto-lock there and just let the shot fire because this tank is very accurate and has a great aim time. So I know just right bumper firing at Skodas will probably go in. Unless you hit them in the side because their sides are so trolly. They're like IS-7s. It's ridiculous. But well, they're nowhere near like IS-7s. But every once in a while, they'll catch a shell with their side skirts. There's the STA-1 again. I'm afraid of him. It's like, not that guy again. Because he's the one who spotted me earlier, preventing me from being able to farm off these guys. Put a shell on the side of the T-57 Heavy. As you can see this gun's accuracy coming into play here. It's insane. It's really good. He just barely gets away, but now that he's pulling back, I might be able to take on this STA-1. Unless he's dead. I can't tell. I'm using a small screen. I think he died. I think he did. Did he? I don't know. You guys know. You've got the bigger screen. But I do not. Now we have a T-54E1 over here. And easy side shots, guys. Can we put it into the side of his turret? Fired away. It looks like it goes low, unfortunately. It looks like he's a little bit held down there. There's a Waffenträger on my left, and I do know that. But I want to hit this guy. I missed him. Oh, and when you keep missing, guys, it's like, do I shoot the bigger tank or do I shoot the guy I keep missing? I'm going to go for the guy I keep missing because it's pretty frustrating. Now I'll go for the Waffenträger. Aiming up at the Waffenträger. Aiming for his turret. And he does a little bit of juke there. I don't think he meant to, but he almost dodged that. Can we finish this off? Fire, and we miss. And I do something here, guys. Don't do this. I'm blocking the bat chat. Don't do this. Don't do this. Can I make an excuse for myself? No, I cannot. Guys can hate me all game, anytime you want. Go ahead and slap that dislike button if you don't like that. I did block him, and it was unsportsmanlike of me to do that. Do I have an excuse? I do, but I'm not going to use it because I hate people who make excuses. I blocked him. It was not a fair play. But we do get the kill. He would have killed him himself. So maybe, who knows, maybe I was protecting him. I didn't want him to get clipped down by that Waffenträger. But that's not the case. That was a bit of scumbag play there I did there. But we win the game with, is that 20 damage ribbons? I think so. How much damage did we do to you guys? We did 7,362 damage with 3 tanks destroyed, high caliber, second class, Confederate again. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And if you did, please slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to send me some of your own replays, here is a link to my email. Until then, this is Corner Guy 72. Peace out.